There are very few voices of reason. There are very few voices of reason across the street. The next speaker is Dennis Lincecum, who's been a very good voice of reason and common sense for years. Thank you.
Hey, you guys. It's good to be here. I am a state senator for Southern Oregon. There's a handful of us here. Anyway, I'm here with my wife. Step up here, Diane. Diane and I go everywhere together, and she is my support. We have children who are married. We've got 5 grandchildren out of the deal, and there's nothing more fun than having a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old, or 4-year-old, 5-year-old run around at your feet. We've got 5 under 6, so it's a blast. They're like little persons with their own brains, their own minds, their own thought processes, and they bump into each other all day long. And quite frankly, it is a blast to see these kids grow up and to be healthy. That's our goal, right? That's why you're here today. Actually, you've got the better half. Inside, it's dark and musky, and who knows what kind of germs are inside that building. But out here, we can go maskless, or we can have our naked faces to the wind, and I can see your smiles and your teeth, and I know that you're real people. You really become dehumanized when you put this. So thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate your attendance. I appreciate the time out of your day. If you came from Southern Oregon, when I mentioned that's where I'm from, you know, how many miles did you drive? How many hours did it take you to get here? You're the greatest. Thank you for doing that. The other thing I want you to know is, like Kim, who just spoke, Kim Thatcher, Senator Thatcher, we will never give up the fight. I had a lawsuit that I was a part of, and the lawsuit made constitutional claims. I didn't want to get into the kind of science that Dr. Ely has discovered and published and is foundational to understanding what's really going on. We wanted to make a claim that we have been denied our rights. You are individuals who have been granted your inalienable rights, not from the gold guy on top of the building, but from God himself. So your rights, your privilege, your desire, your freedom to raise your kids and to make decisions for them, should they get vaccinated, should they not get vaccinated, that's all on you guys, and you deserve that, because after all, your mom, your dad, your parents, not the state, and we have to fight that battle over and over. And the better thing that we have that the folks in that building seem to be missing is what I'll call common sense. Right? Yeah, and integrity is the shout out. The thing about common sense, as we're in there, I've got this kind of silly neck gaiter thing. Here, I hold it. You know, and does anybody think this would stop a 0.15 micron particle? You know, like, this is just ridiculous, right? And yet this passes through those doors. It's not an N95. It's not a mask of any medical variety. It's not a respirator. It's silliness, quite frankly. It's silliness, and I can put it on my head and be silly with it because that's all it represents. And yet, that is the rule that's required when I'm on the Capitol floor. I'm required to wear a mask. And so, at some point, what I trust in is your parenthood, your common sense, your virtue, and your understanding, and more important than all of that is your liberty. Your freedom belongs to you, and the state should never curtail your freedom. Thank you.